He is actually across the river from Bangor in Brewer, and we can see, just as Kelly said, it's really starting to pile up and come down there, Johnny.
Yeah, Sharon, it really is. And you can see this wind right now, the snow coming right at me, but give a few seconds, it could be going left, right. You just really never know. Not too much road activity. We have seen cars coming in and out. Earlier this morning on my way into work, only saw a few vehicles. These roads aren't exactly plowed yet, and as more cars come through here, this will be packing down this powdery snow, and that'll make things slick. And of course, this wind not helping much at all. That's going to deal a lot with the visibility. I talked to the Maine State Police, Orono Barracks. They haven't received any accident reports yet, which is good because that means there have been no crashes and people are probably staying off the roads, and they've been watching our forecast and listening to our warnings about how bad the roads could be. But still, we haven't seen the worst of this yet. This is going to be picking up between now and mid-morning until this won't taper off until mid-morning. So if you don't have to go anywhere, unlike him, don't go anywhere because this is just going to keep getting worse. But where things probably aren't as bad now is down in Kennebunk, as you've already seen this heavy snow, high winds, and that is where Sarah DeLage is right now. So Sarah, how are things where you are right now?
And even though it hasn't been snowing quite as long in the Bangor Brewer area, it's really coming down now. Johnny Mailer is out covering the situation in Brewer and has an update for us once again right now. Hi again, Johnny.
Hey Sharon, another update for you. I finally got a hat on. My Twitter kind of blew up after my first live hit. You can see my hair. I got jokes about how old I looked. Someone tweeted me saying to bundle up with the hashtag moms are always right, and she was right. And if my mom knew how to use Twitter, she'd probably be saying the same thing. So if you have to go out at home, do the same thing and bundle up. Roads are pretty clear here. You can take a look out there. Not much action. You got a snowplow over there in the shopping center parking lot trying to get ready for when those stores open up. But hopefully everyone made out to the store yesterday, got your eggs, milk, bread, and not much really. If you don't have to go out, like I said, don't go out there. Churches are canceled. For a lot of churches calling and making cancellations. What we haven't heard is whether or not Pastor Steve McKay will cancel his church services today. So that's what's going on here. If you're joining us from Aroostook County, just got word from State Police that snow has just started to fall there. So take a look outside your window. You might see some snowfall coming out there. Hopefully, well, there won't be as much as there is here. A couple more cars in the parking lot. Not sure if he's pulling some donuts over there or if that's something that you probably don't want to be doing because these roads are going to be pretty slick, Sharon. So hopefully everyone just be safe out here.
John, you be safe as well, and we'll talk to you a little bit later.
One of those people that's out and about just like me is Johnny up in Bangor. I hear he's got a hat on finally. Johnny, I used to be one of those guys who didn't wear the hats and gloves and try to tough it out, but it isn't pleasant enough to try to tough it out today, is it, bud?
No, I mean, this also is, like AJ, my first storm center, and I really don't like to mess the hair up. That's why I usually don't go with the hats. But hey, Tim, you were talking earlier about how cold it was. It's still very cold here and windy. You're going to go get a coffee. You were going to go walk over to Dunkin' Donuts. Well, our friends at Dunkin' Donuts walked over to us to bring me and Dan Fry, my camera guy out here, a hot chocolate and a coffee. So the score, my friend, is 1-0, us. But something to not joke about, these current road conditions. I've been telling people all morning who have been watching to stay at home, but one of our viewers hit the road to come find out where we were. Not what I advised, but it was nice for him to come out here and stop by and say hi, and I talked to him about the conditions, and he didn't have very good words to say about the roads right now. They've been plowed a few times, but by looking at them, you really wouldn't notice or think that they have been plowed, as this light fluffy snow is just being packed down. He said it's slick out there, and the wind is not helping with the case at all. Visibility not very good right now, and even though it is starting to get brighter out here, the visibility is actually going down, Sharon. So again, don't be like that guy. You can come and say hi if you want to, but I advise that you just stay inside the house and keep watching Storm Center from home.
Yeah, we know you're there. Johnny, thank you very much. And that was very nice of the Dunkin' Donuts. Now back outside to Johnny Mailer, who is covering the situation in Brewer, and taking a look at the screen. Johnny, I can see it's still coming down sideways.
Yep, certainly is. Not doing very well for the side of my face here. It's starting to numb up. But yeah, I'm at the intersection of Wilson and State Street in Brewer, and traffic has picked up. Timing is everything as we take a look out here. Not many cars out here now, but trust me, cars have been coming through here, and I've seen them kind of fishtail as well, because that's just how slick it is. And speaking of timing, this is a pretty big travel day, whether you're someone like me who hasn't even gotten their Christmas shopping started yet and we're planning on going out to the mall today or traveling home or going to visit somebody. for the holidays. Bangor International Airport says plowing is underway there, and they have yet to have any cancellations. As for the Greyhound buses, I spoke to someone over in Bangor who said they had to cancel their 5:20 bus route this morning, and the 11:30 a.m. bus route is still up in the air. And this snow in the eastern part of Maine is not going to temper off quite yet. We're still getting the worst of it right now. And you're looking at the snow, it's the powdery stuff. You can see it coming right out of my hands. So these kids have to wake up, look out the window, and eyes widen because of how much snow is out here. They won't be able to build Frosty the Snowman today, but they will be able to go sledding. And who else will be happy? People who have to shovel their way out of here. Sharon, I'm kind of hoping that by the time I get home today, my roommate will have already taken care of that, but knowing him, that probably will not be the case. So that'll be my job.
Well, got to do what you got to do, right? And as you point out, it is a light, fluffy snow, so at least we've got that going for us.
Won't break my back. It'll be okay.
Very good. You're young, Johnny. You can handle that. We'll talk to you later. And such as it is, we just pass along the information, and Johnny Mailer has been passing along some information from the Bangor Brewer area this morning, where the snow continues to come down pretty hard. Johnny?
Yeah, you couldn't be more correct, Sharon. Snow coming down here, definitely over half a foot here to step around. But with these drifts, as this wind still comes up, you might have 6 inches here, like Steve McKay showed us before, and have 7, 8, 10 inches over there. You can see the plow truck who's coming through the shopping center over here at Twin City Plaza. He's got a long way to go around, and I'm sure that by the time he even makes it back around, he's going to have even more snow to plow off an area that he's already plowed. So he's going to be in here probably working around for a little bit. Cars have been driving through here. Definitely could tell how slick it is just coming through this parking lot. And this isn't even packed down snow yet. That's the difference between this parking lot and the roads. So if you don't have to go out, if we keep advising everybody all morning, don't do so. Stay at home, stay warm, because that's where I wish that I was right now, Sharon. I wish that I was at home. Maybe warm up, then go out sledding or something later like that, or do some shoveling, unfortunately. But if you don't have to, stay at home. You're lucky that you're inside there.
I know. I've paid my dues, I guess, is the deal.
Yeah, I know. They sent the new guy out here. That's why I'm confused of why AJ is inside. What?
I know, right? Well, I think Steve McKay is going to take care of his clock a little bit later, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Johnny, thanks so much. And we'll take